to be back, yeah. Cup of tea. La, la, la. Oh, I don't believe it, the gas is not working. Come on. Oh, what was that thing? What is it? I read an article, yeah, that it said that they was going to build a pipeline from Norway all the way to England to supply us with gas. I tell you what, call me crazy, yeah? I'm going to go and check it out. I'm going to actually go to Norway to see if it's true. Yeah. There it is down there, on the way to Norway now. And the thing that I'm looking forward to sussing out is apparently out in the ocean there's this massive gas field called Ormen Lange, and that is going to supply England with like 20% of our gas. The first thing I've got to find out is where all the gas is, and how are these crazy Norwegians going to manage to get it up. That means I'm going on a helicopter ride.
Wow, this is brilliant. I love being in helicopters. We've just left Kristiansund, and we're looking for the tie-up, which is like a massive crane boat, one of the biggest cranes in the world, and it's putting the templates down on the seabed. Is that it? What? Yeah. It's just down there. It's huge, huh? Here we go. Here we go. Let's get down there. Whoa.
The tie-off might look like a gigantic platform, but it's actually just here to install the templates deep down on the seabed. That was an incredible journey. It's like a science fiction film. You just come through the mist and you can't see nothing, you can't even see the sea. And then this small thing, like a dot, appears, and then you land on this massive crane ship. Fantastic. I'm actually standing on the deck of the tie-off, which is the largest crane ship in the world. And it's so massive you almost forget you're on the ocean. You have to check yourself just to see if it's still out there. Just to give you an idea how big it is, look at the size of that hook. That's on the end of the crane. That is massive. 850 metres below here is the seabed, and then another 2,000 metres is Ormen Lange, which is the gas field, with this huge crane and this massive hook. They're going to lower a template onto the seabed, and it's going to act as a gas platform. Each of the templates weighs 1,150 tonnes, and they're going to need 2 of them. Each has 8 slots, and the wells will be drilled through these 2,000 metres down to the reservoir. The water temperature at the sea floor is 1.2 degrees below zero, so to stop the gas from freezing and clogging the pipes, they add huge amounts of antifreeze to the gas. Then the gas is transported 120 kilometres to Nyhamna, but first they have to tackle another obstacle, the Storegga slide.
That was impressive, I must say. And now what we're doing is following the pipeline from Ormen Lange. It's going to go past like the Storegga, the big slope, and then we're going to the Gao Bay where they actually have the spiders on the boat, and they're the things that are going to dig the tunnel on the slope. So it's just all go. I can't stop. Come on, let's get there.
Yeah,
go faster.
All right.
The Gao Bay is the control centre for some of the coolest ROVs in the world.
Oh, there it goes into the sea. You work out the front bit, which is the grabber. There's 2 pipes going into that. One spurts out water at high velocity, breaking up the mud. The other thing sucks the mud out and spurts it out in the back of that tube there.
The spiders are used to prepare trenches for the pipelines up the steep hills of Storegga. In the control room, Halvard Snellingen has a firm hand on the gain controller.
It's very easy to control. You could just have the stick and you control it.
Did you say very easy to control?
Yes. Yeah. Just grab it.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
And
Wow,
now
I
you
can't
can
believe I'm controlling it. Just like a PlayStation. That's phenomenal. Oh, it's broken. Oh, you better
It takes a little bit more to break
Wow,
it.
that's brilliant, eh? Thanks very much.
You're
Cheers
welcome.
a lot. Well, Halvor gets to play with the spiders. I have to move on.
I'm going to take you now to Nyhamna.
Yeah.
It's on Aukra. We're going to follow the pipelines all the way there. You know where the big gas plants are?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You the boss.
All right.
When the Nyhamna plant starts processing gas in 2007, about 7 billion euros would have been invested, placing it amongst the largest industrial projects in the Western Hemisphere. This here is the site of the gas plant at Nyhamna, and the gas comes from there all the way into the plant through those 2 pipes, them yellow ones there. And when it gets here, the condensate and the antifreeze is taken out. The antifreeze is recycled and used again. The condensate is like stored, shipped out and sold on. And then what you've got left is like pure gas. And that is then put into that pipe there, and that pipe goes all the way to England, 1,200 kilometres, and that has to take an absurd amount of pipes. I have to check it out. It's all go. Now I'm on my way to Farsen. Woo. Farsen is a tiny village on the southwestern coast of Norway. This project is huge. This is Farsen. It's where all the pipes come and are stored and treated. And to get from Norway to England, a distance of 1,200 kilometres, they need 100,000 of these pipes. But each of the pipes, every 100,000 of them, is individually marked, like 1, 2, 3, and they have to go in as acts. So number 1 has to go in number 2 has to go in 3. And when they've got them all together, then they lay them out on the back of the ship and pour them out onto the seabed like that. There's one. Number 3, that's number 3, number 6. Bring it back in. And to put down all these pipes on the seabed, you need a pretty big ship. That is awesome, isn't it? Look at the size. It's like a tower block. You know, about 10-storey tower block back home. Unbelievable. The Solitaire is like a massive industrial plant at sea. After anti-corrosion and weight treatment in Farsen, the pipes are loaded onto pipe-lay ships, where they are welded together as a pipe string and lowered into the sea, all the way to Islington in England. This enormous pipeline, 1,200 kilometres long, is called Long Lead. This is the last day of my journey, and there's nowhere that I haven't been on this project. The amazing thing is to think that it all started with a couple of people going out in the middle of the ocean and finding a gas field. And from there, all this started. From the largest crane vessel in the world, the templates are lowered some 850 metres down to the seabed. A drill ship will drill through the templates down to the huge gas reservoir, some 2,000 metres deeper. The pressurised gas flows up into the valve on the template, where antifreeze is added, this to avoid ice blocking the pipes due to cold sea water. Pipes are connected to the templates and the gas flows towards land, passing through some of the harshest underwater environments with strong currents, rugged seabeds and freezing temperatures. Approximately 100 kilometres from land, the escarpment of the 8,000-year-old Storegga slide rises up, presenting gradients as steep as 35 degrees. To trench this huge obstacle for the pipes, 2 specially made excavators perform this almost impossible task. In addition to this, more than 3 million tonnes of rock will be placed on strategic locations to support the pipelines, and boulders have been chopped off to secure the route. As soon as the pipes reach Nyhamna, the gas is separated from the antifreeze, condensate and water. The gas is further processed before it is compressed for export. Then the travel continues through the world's longest subsea gas pipeline, almost 1,200 kilometres from Norway via the Sleipner platform to Islington in England. Then it will be distributed through the local net and hopefully heat up 10 million cups of tea a day for the next 30 to 40 years to come. Right, first things first, let's pay that gas bill. Then I'd have a nice cup of tea. At least I know where my gas money is going on. Big ideas. Oh no, of course I haven't paid my phone bill, have I? Oh, what a donut. Oh, and the electricity bill. Oh.